Well, welcome back to the Princess of Suburbia. That's right. See who I got here now. For those who are on Periscope, right? Now, we're not going to talk about Periscope too much because we want you all to go check out our website if you want to know about Periscope. And so today we're talking about our dear Dr. Finch today, and welcome to the set.
Well, thank you so much. I'm honored that you would ask me to come. It is definitely a pleasure.
Now, here's what we want to do today, because here's what I always love to do. Instead of me introducing who you are, what you do, right? I would rather have you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so toot your own horn a little bit.
Alrighty, so my name is Dr. Akina Finch. I do education, motivation, and of course, social media. And basically, I have a women's empowerment company called Changing Minds Online, where we bring people empowerment and awareness through media, print, and of course, even inspirational things such as t-shirts. So we bring the motivation to you in a motivational hub style fashion, okay? And of course, we also have Finch and Associates. That's my newest company, and that is actually my coaching company. I do life coaching as well as social media coaching, and I am just excited to be able to work with each and every one of you and just to talk with you and let you know about a few tips that can help you in your business or even in your brand.
Now, you see now, this is what we call expertise, because if you listen very well, she's putting our stuff out there in a very subtle way, but she's doing it. Now, I want to go back to your name. Okay. Akina, what does that mean?
Akina is actually, it doesn't have a meaning, it has a story.
Oh, I want to hear the story.
Okay, so my mother was in Texas at the time, and she was working at a plant. And Wells, another lady that was pregnant at the same time as her, and they didn't clean off the roads very well, and she slipped on some ice at the plant and lost her baby. Oh, wow. And she had already named her baby Kina. Oh, and so the name stuck with my mother. But of course, my mother being a creative, she cannot just do anything simply. So she named me Akina, which is A-I. The A is silent, so it's Akina. Took the E out, put a Y in it, and there it is. So it's A-I-K-Y-N-A.
So does it have a meaning at all?
Not to my knowledge. I've typed in the name a couple of times in those name meaning things, and I usually get, like one word type of things. It's not like one of those blessed be the time type of things, but
Oh my God, that is so funny. It's so funny because in my workshop yesterday, we were talking about naming, how it's important to know names, and because there are times you walk in the path and the anointing on that name and you don't even know what the name is. Oh, yes. And I know for myself, when I was in college and I was given Stephanie, I went and looked at it and they said crowned in victory. I first said, yay. Then I said, oh, that means that for you to have victory, you're going to be having series of battles. I'm not sure I want that. So I had to silence that in my life, because it was like, okay, now there's too much battles going on here. I don't want to be battling. It's good. Victory is good. But I don't want to do battles. So, because of that, I ditched that name. And Fumi is something like God give me joy. Yes. So that kind of sits with me a little bit more than crowned in victory, right, which tells me you cannot have victory without going through something. So today I want to, let me just say this. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
Periscope is a powerful tool.
I agree.
It's a powerful tool. And anytime you have powerful tools, they either do good and bad. That's true. And in this case, it's a great thing because it's helping us to collaborate with each other. So tell us a little bit about how your business can help, because those who are watching, they're not just watching in this country, they're watching in Africa, they're watching in Europe. So tell us a little bit, because you did say a little bit in the front end, but I want you now break it down to something that even I can understand. Look at me as a client and tell us a little bit about what your first company and your second company can do for a client. If I came to you and I said, hey, the Princess of Suburban is a brand, how can we expand it? Can you please just walk us through what you can do with the clients that are out there watching you?
Okay, so as far as Periscope is concerned, that would be more along the lines of Finch and Associates. And basically, I would go through and I would start all the way with your tagline. Funny you should say that, because actually I ended up doing this yesterday. So a lady was asking me a question about social media, saying, I want to be more well-rounded. I want people to see me as I truly am, all aspects of me. And I said, well, what is your tagline? Eliminating all excuses. I said, okay.
Say that again.
Eliminating all excuses. So, right, just from your look, that does not say well-rounded. That does not say personable. That says, as you could probably tell, this was a fitness individual.
That's
so
right.
Basically, that's saying, okay, I'm getting ready to work you. You're getting ready to sweat, and you're going to call me fat. Okay, that's what that says to me.
Exactly.
Eliminating all excuses.
Exactly.
That doesn't say that I'm getting ready to get this calm, loving nature. Right.
It's gonna make me run the other way.
So I said, you have to start with that. So in your introduction, you have to start with that piece. That's why I say I am. First off, I am. Not my name is.
That's
I
right.
am, because that means you're owning all that you are.
I love that.
You are owning yourself, good and bad. You are owning the content, which you're getting ready to say. You are owning the brand. I am, not my name is. My name is, okay, that's beautiful. Okay, and that's not a power statement.
Right.
Whereas I am is a power statement.
That's right.
You are welcoming the people into what?
That's
the
right.
experience.
Ooh, I should do that often too. Myself.
Okay? And say, so you start with that. Then you give them your tips. You tell them, I'm speaking on education, motivation, and social media. That is my tagline. So they know that my scope from the beginning is going to be education, motivation, and social media.
Wow.
So I'm not opening it up to any other situation.
Wow.
They know that this is where I'm going to come from.
Wow. I like that.
Okay? So that's a good tip for you, ladies and gentlemen. Then we will go through your tagline, and if your tagline is not sufficient to your message, then we're going to tweak that. Because you're not supposed to be misleading your audience. The last thing your audience needs to be is confused.
That's right. That's right.
So you need to make it crystal clear. Take out the fluff. All of these 30-minute taglines, ladies and gentlemen, can go when you can say it in 5 words.
Wow. Wow.
Because think of everything as an elevator speech. People's attention spans are very short.
That's right. And it's getting even shorter.
Right. And so you have that second to make that impression. And if you are looking real lackadaisical with your long taglines and you're beating around the bush, they're not going to want to work with you. Versus they're going to say, okay, if it says education, motivation, social media. Okay, so that is what we're going to be talking about.
Exactly.
One of those 3 things.
Exactly. Okay,
and so...
Ooh, I love that. I really love this. You know what? This really brings clarity, even more clarity for me. Because when you, as you were talking, a lot of things that I say on my scope, I say to them, here is who I am, but I write, I teach, I speak, and I show you how to make a living in writing.
There it is.
And that's it. And now, ooh, I love this. I really, really love this, because many people do not know what you do. This is a great tip, ladies and gentlemen. This is an incredible tip. It seems simple, but it is a great tip. Now, give us one more.
Okay, so now you're sitting up there and you're scoping, right? Now, people can tell when you have scripted. There are 2 different types of scopers. There's a right now scoper and there's a time scope, a schedule scoper. I personally am a right now scoper. I cannot tell you that I'm going to give you a word at 12 p.m. every day. I cannot tell you that I'm going to have a word for you. And I'm not going to get on there and sit up there and give you fluff if I don't have a word.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
So that's why I am a right now scoper.
Ooh,
versus some people have to have that schedule, have to write it out, to have it
that's
scripted.
Right.
Isn't
that bothersome though? Doesn't it get really cumbersome because that means that you put yourself on a stress level, because everybody knows that things that you have to perform at 12. And so I call it performance because now it's no longer teaching people, you are performing. Because I remember there was one person, one of the scopers, I remember her when I think I was launching my last book, right? And I reached out to her and I said, hey, you know, we guys talk together. Can you tell your people about the book? She said, oh yeah, sure. He said, okay, on Monday, make sure you remind me. So first thing on Monday, I said, hey. He said, oh, you know what? I don't think we can do it. I said, what? He said, because she scripted everything. I busted out laughing. I said, it is Periscope, sister. Don't get it twisted. It is Periscope. Periscope. You know, what are you scripting? It is Periscope. And I just left her and I laughed. And I just laughed and said, sister, you don't know. You're about to stress yourself out. Completely.
I mean, now, it's all about the personality.
That's right.
Now, if that person is giving good information and they want to give it at 6, 8, 10,
that's
fine.
Right. That's right.
You know, and that's their personality. They need structure. They need
that's
that.
Right.
I personally am a parent of 2 creatives, so I'm not very good with scheduling.
That's right. That's right.
I'll be there.
Right.
You know, and I'll be there at the appointed time. Right. But, you know, I cannot tell you what my message is going to be.
That's right.
You know,
that's
and I like being authentic.
That's right.
Because this is the one thing about Periscope, and this is the true tip. If you are a speaker, if you are a coach, if you're a consultant, use this time wisely. They are giving you their time and their data.
That's right.
In turn, both of them are very, very valuable. So you need to be giving them value and knowledge.
That's right. That's right.
Because, first off, that is the key to speaking engagements.
That's right.
That's the key to clients. That's the key to exposure. So if you're on the scope, sitting up there eating and talking on the telephone and doing all of this, and you thinking this is a good time, then why would I book you?
That's
because
right.
they're thinking, oh, so she's gonna be talking on the telephone when she's supposed to be coaching me.
Right.
She's gonna be sitting there eating while she's sitting up there supposed to be speaking to me or pouring into me.
Wow.
You know, let's be authentic. Let's show our personality, because at the end of the day, the speakers want to see what they're going to get, the committee.
Wow.
So these are great speaker reels right here. They already see what they get. So when you're ready to give the conversation, all they want to know is your fee and if you can be here on that date. Because you have eliminated all of the extra, because they went on Periscope and saw you. They went on Facebook Live and they saw you. They went on Snapchat and they saw you.
I love this. Well, can you tell the audience how to reach you?
Oh, certainly. I am Dr. Akina Finch, and I am Drad Finch on all handles, except for Google Plus, and that's Dr. Akina Finch. But everything else is Drad Finch.
Well, thank you all so much for being a part of this. We really appreciate it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard what Dr. Finch says. Social media can be great if it's used intentionally and strategically. Until next time, be inspired, be motivated, be of sentimental value. Remember this, that you are the hero in your own life story, so write it and write it brilliantly. It's bye for now.